Good afternoon. Ian Saw, Chairman of Tas Farmers, with your weekly wrap. Well, incredibly hectic and diverse week. First reminder is the AGM that's coming up and the forum with that. And there's a link down there that Grace will put up there. Really important. Good to see you there. Look forward to it. Look, Nathan in the northeast is up there today doing landholder engagement, important, finishing off the Hall's bull sale, so I hope that goes well. We had landholder engagement around the Blackwood Creek with the northwest transmission lines during the week, and that all went well. The Wildlife Policing and Firearms Committee met this week. They're incredibly cross. Many people in the community feeling dudded by the opposition Labor Party and the Greens. Putting caps on firearms. There's no justification. There's no science. It was wrong, and for the Labor Party to say all other states are doing that is absolutely wrong as well. It's only Western Australia and New South Wales. Neil Gross from the office, he's at the National Food Security Strategy meeting today, designing a workshop. It's really important, national food security, so we're happy to be involved in that. Can I say that the Australian government's infrastructure priority list has come out and trounced through the irrigation, which includes the Tamar irrigation scheme. They're not on the list. Now, it doesn't mean it's completely off. However, I just don't understand what they don't understand is that the value that irrigation puts into agriculture, value adding, wealth creating, jobs creating, the investment is well paid off very quickly. So we'll have more to say about it in future because we are pro irrigation. Look, it's a bit of a negative day today too. Tas Foods are into receivership. Again, Tas Farmers are really supportive of industries that value add, the agricultural product in particular. We want to make sure that the receivers make sure that all the contracts are followed through to the end. We have members that are providing milk and providing chickens. There's a whole heap of things that our members are providing and in that food value chain. So let's make sure that there's an orderly process. And what would be good is the receivers to find a buyer for a business that we think is really good for Tasmania. Look, it's good. Fuel, of course, is the big ticket item. We've been saying plenty about that. It's good the federal government have realised that there is a problem and that they're now releasing fuel. The federal government, state government are right. Don't panic. Just do it logically. There are some serious issues in there, but look, what we need to do is use this time to develop up a strategy so the critical industries, like agriculture, will have fuel quarantined if this happens again. We can't afford not to. It's not fuel, it'll be fertiliser. There's going to be ongoing impacts to the rural community and to the rest of the community. And the podcast this week on Wednesday, we will have much more to say about that. The other thing the government must do is force the ACCC to prosecute those that are gouging. It's just ridiculous, the gouging that's going on, and we want to make sure that rural and regional areas are well looked after. The Tasmanian government has got a fuel app check or a fuel check app. This shows the cheapest fuel in the state, where to get the cheapest fuel. Interesting, Pipers River's doing well, but there's a 40-cent difference in per litre difference in Tasmania, which is ridiculous. We've also been speaking a lot about Rushy Lagoon. We've written to Minister Collins, Treasurer Chalmers, Foreign Investment Review Board, whole heap of people are just not writing back. It's all silence. We've rung Minister Collins' office several times. We get nothing back from them at all. We think it's wrong. Got a letter back from Senator Collins last week. I congratulated her on writing a 2-page letter without saying anything. It is really important that FIRB understand that they have an obligation to talk to communities, talk to council, talk to industries about the impact of any large-scale agricultural development, and no decision can be made, in our view, until that happens, so we want that to happen. Tas Farmers support farmers planting trees. We think they're fantastic. However, what we don't support is when government is paying or subsidising the cost of the trees or the land. That creates a market failure and pushes the genuine farmers out of the sale. So we were looking forward to hearing from Minister Collins in the next few days, and we'll have more to say next week in the podcast. Until next week, fingers crossed for rain. Take care.